But then between the demo version of Ultimate and the final edition, she got nerfed again.
Exactly.
They doubled down, and this character is still good.
This character has a lot of strengths, but I think Pokepen is going to be going the Game Watch. Does, of course, have a Game Watch as well. Like I said, deep pockets from Pokepen here. Pac-Man coming out from RJW. I think going to need a lot more like mobility and a lot more tricks to kind of throw off Pokepen here. Of course, I think it's still going to be difficult. You know, you have the ability to low profile with Pac-Man. You have the bucket.
Yeah,
like, enough said, right?
Right. And that bucket, unlike previous Smash games, is that active reflector. That's something that I feel like people, a lot of the legacy players, they forget every once in a while. There's the Earl's Melon, yeah! We're starting it off with a bang here, I see you.
Dreams do come true. Ooh, and Pokepen through the Hydra. I'm liking the tricks we're seeing so far from RJW. Pokepen, of course, will be using these disjointed aerials to kind of stop RJW from getting anything started.
Yeah, absolutely. This has been a pretty slow game so far. They want to be very careful.
Slow game? Well, the first stock is already gone.
Well, never mind then, I guess.
Yeah, I think this is such a great pick against Pac-Man too. You have the ability to kind of stop a lot of the shenanigans that like Pac-Man wants to get going.
Get started early. Pokepen not going for the RNG. Oh, there's the reflector that we were talking about.
Yeah, yeah. You can't even. You have to think twice about even throwing out your fruit, which is such a pivotal part of like your neutral and your advanced state.
Pokepen looks angry right now. Oh my goodness.
He is mean mugging.
My man.
They are mean mugging.
My man wants his share of that $1,000. Oh my goodness.
They're locked in.
The reflector, yeah. Okay, RJW getting a stock. I love that death animation, by the way, from Game & Watch, the sounds he makes. Just the attention to detail that the devs had when they put this game together.
And I'm loving how mobile like Pokepen is, like never stopping, always chasing RJW in every corner of the stage, off stage and whatnot too. Making sure they don't get a chance to breathe and have a chance to recollect their thoughts or even get any charge going.
Yeah, absolutely. Doing a tremendous job right now of just keeping that pressure on. RJW is going to need to find some answers quickly because there goes another stock.
At this point, by how fast the game is going, maybe you should have took some time on the Angel platform and think about your next move.
Yeah. Sometimes, though, I have seen players, like, they'll just use this game. Once they are this far down, you start gathering data, right? You start trying things, figuring out, all right, how does he react to this?
Late bloomers, right?
Yeah, the late bloomers. However, Pokepen, he doesn't care what time of day you bloom. He is plucking you out right now. Dash attack at the ledge, okay.
Yeah, this ledge trapping, especially good use of Chef. And the bomb, too, that almost killed him.
Gotta watch out for the, ooh.
Going ham off stage right now.
Gotta be really careful about that trampoline as well. If you get that last hit, you will fall to your death. Pokepen able to stay around it, though.
Using the water to great
go.
effect. Can you finish the job here?
That is great awareness from Pokepen. He was so preemptive about that as well. And the jab might, no, not quite.
So very close to killing. And
I love
one more time for the fans.
Okay, maybe two more times for the fans. 195.
Sheesh.
I don't think it's going to matter. Pokepen, he's kind of playing with his food at this point. He knows he can kill, and yeah, there we go.
It seems in a lot of situations like that, you know, Pac-Man loved to use the hydrant to kind of wall out the stage and use it to counterattack. But Pokepen just knows matchups very well because he plays such a large chunk of the cast that he can use that to his advantage, right? Whether it's playing like Diddy Kong or Rob with their gyro or banana, or even Pac-Man, you just saw right there against the hydrant.
Yeah, absolutely. Doing a really good job of playing not just the character matchup, but the player matchup. Pokepen adapts so quickly to the scenario he's given.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you get when you play Smash for a very long time. Pokepen, a long staple in the PNW.
Yes.
And it's proven right in front of your eyes. We're going to go back again with the Game & Watch. No switch here. RJW stick with the Pac-Man. But a change of scenery.
This will definitely help RJW find that space to charge fruits. He has a little more positioning where he can back up, place down that hydrant, get going what he wants. Maybe we'll even see another Earl's Melon, who knows? I might be projecting, but either way, a lot more even off of the start right now.
Yeah, kind of same old song and dance for the first time we're seeing RJW trying to get a handle on things, making sure we can get back into, like, advantage somehow. Nice back here.
Oh, but the reflector. Pokepen's been so good with those reflectors.
And there we go. Yeah, we saw that earlier in the first match, right? Down smash into a smash attack too. That's sometimes it can be tricky playing a little bit of CQC with Game & Watch in that regard.
And now he's being so patient. These whiff punishes from pokepen are impeccable. Because he has that reflector, it shuts down so much of the game plan that RJW is used to relying on. But the bait, beautiful. RJW with a punish of his own.
It goes off stage to try to get a safer approach at getting an item. But pokepen is just having none of it. We saw the drop there, hopefully to intercept, but pokepen denying it. Oh, I've seen this. I've seen these fair trades before.
I remember that Twitter clip. Now pokepen still with a lead, but a bit more fragile than it was. I feel like RJW not only using the stage well, but figuring out a little bit of how to deal with pokepen's whip punish game.
I'm loving these interceptions, like the air-to-air right now. It's like working out really well for RJW, making this game a lot more even.
Yeah, absolutely. But these nairs from pokepen still so hard to deal with. Even if you parry that, it's barely punishable.
Okay, pokepen going to be off stage. Let's see the ledge trap. The S smash almost clipping and killing.
Not quite enough. This character, Game & Watch, is extremely light, so if he gets hit by a strong hit of one of those smash attacks at the corner, he will absolutely blow up right now.
Yeah, the approach has been so different for RJW right now. So the adaptation has been honestly immaculate.
Okay, the triple down is coming out from pokepen. And there's the smash attack, yeah.
We saw earlier in the last match that pokepen was willing to like play ball with the hydrant. All right, I'll play ball with you. You are the ball.
Getting that Galaxian as well as RJW to get that early 47%, just like that. And now RJW is starting to figure this out pretty handily.
Yeah, and these scenarios too, like the lightweight nature of Game & Watch is not going to do you any favors. I mean, it's paper mache.
Yeah, he's literally 2D in a 3D game.
Oh, but there we go. Once more, we saw that earlier in the set there, the bell get reflected and being used by pokepen themselves.
And this is where I have seen pokepen lock in time and time again. Oh!
But what if you're RJW? What if you're RJW? He is him.
These delay charge smash attacks today. What is in the water here at Anime Washington? Everybody delaying, holding these smash attacks, baiting out options from their opponents. Beautiful counterplay from RJW in that game number 2.
RJW saying, you won't. You won't approach. All right, well, we got the music counterpick going. You'll love to see it. I'm always a big fan. There's so much music in this game, you know? Whatever gets you in the mood. Oh,
yeah.
But the mood is...
yeah, let's go.
The mood is going. Is this a vibe?
It's a vibe for the boomers. That's what it's about.
The boomers.
The boomers. There's some boomer in the background popping off going, oh yeah, this was my jam in my childhood. I love this song.
Hey, you know what? We, it's not home turf, but, you know, we're syncopated, right?
Yeah, we take those. This is the power-up the pokepen needs right now.
There are rituals, and then there maybe is just kind of throwing your opponent off.
Do you think we can get Kanga to pull out the DK rap later?
No. What about 75M? Actually, he hates that song, I think. Anyways, so far, pokepen doing a great job. We do have a small battlefield once again, which is going to make it really hard for, I think, RJW to get away and get any semblance of setup going.
Ooh, gotta be so careful. Every time they're off stage like that, I just think of all the hundreds of times I have seen people get scammed by that trampoline in those situations. It's so scary, and only one of these two players has control of where it's going to just magically appear. Ooh.
Nice, great pull on the down air, realizing that the first trampoline jump was coming.
Run up grab from RJW. Pokepen whiffs his own grab, but manages to get out of jail for free with this Nair combo.
And so much damage tacked on. It's going to be so difficult for Pac-Man to land, even with the hydrant.
Oh, he tried it again. I saw RJW charging, but the water pushed him away.
We have the bell in it. We've seen this many times. Pokepen is already flashing buckets. Like, you won't. Come on.
You won't. But the thing is, Pokepen can afford to do that. That move is, at least when he's spaced, relatively safe. So RJW just has to sort of hope he gets the right timing.
Nice 101 on there on RJW. Let's see what like the kill can be fished out here.
Oh!
And retaliation, the bucket is present.
Yeah, you can just react to that if you're Pokepen, if you're not pressing a button. So Good awareness, dash attack, 2-frame. We've seen this ledge trap before. Can RJW get around it?
I love the adaptation from RJW. Using the fair to kind of clank with the item priority.
We got the bell, though. RJW has a very clear game plan, but it falls out as he gets jabbed. That's pretty big for pokepen.
Wow, threading the needle through the edge guard. RJW kind of on some borrowed time here. Can you close out the stock?
Can he
Great
get there?
chance.
Oh,
Great chance. There we go.
Barely. For a second, I thought RJW wasn't going to make it. His own Hydrant fighting against him in his turned coat in this battle of attrition right now.
I'm loving the feints, throwing the item down just to fake out pokepen, and still gets reflected on time, but you're taking a little bit of chip damage there.
Pokepen's just using that reflector so well because it's not easy. There is lag on that when he's that close. He has to be careful.
Well, wow, 175. RJW is living beyond living.
Yes, he is. Goes for the grab, but the explosion of that forward air is going to finally take that stock. Okay.
My man is shield moving right now.
Okay, I see you. I bet 90% of Smash players don't even know how to do that. That's the pokepen difference right there, the little shield wiggle. Dude is trolling right now. Okay, pokepen. Surely RJW can figure out a hole in the shenanigan that pokepen is thrown before him right now.
Yeah, I think you might have to dig a little bit deeper for this one.
I'm struggling a little bit. Oh, he held it! Pokepen really held that.
Yeah, making these big calls like that. Just RJW, what you got, man?
Show me what you got. Ooh, we got the forward air parry, though, and look at all this damage you take from that one mistake.
Yeah, what an appropriate punish, too. Okay, we got the Galaxian on deck. Bell's on deck.
Another run-up throw from RJW.
I want to see more of that, right? Like, using that as a bait. So now we got the stock here. Last stock here for RJW. Can you somehow get... That's a good chunk of damage to start.
Yeah, this is starting to get a little out of hand. RJW just needs to get a couple of big hits, and he's going to bring this all the way back to Reflected Hydrant, but it's not going to do a whole lot there as RJW does manage to get down safely, which was his whole goal.
The Earl's Bell makes an appearance.
Unfortunately, a little bit too far away there, but I love the initiative from RJW, finally pulling out the strongest move in his entire toolkit.
Yeah, you can see them running up very closely, both shielding at the same time, trying to play this chicken game when they get close.
Wait, we got another one. I'm here for it. Come on, RJW, you know what to do. You know what to do. Bring this back. Pokepen playing so carefully right now, but that max rage on Pac-Man.
That's very true. Oh, the bell is out. You have to be so careful because if Pokepen gets psyched out, this could be it.
Yeah, Pokepen may look like he's just running away to be silly right now, but he has to do this. If he gets hit by this bell, he could lose right here.
There is a win caught in Pac-Man's hand.
Yeah, he is
this
holding
is 100% doable.
He holds the game, the set in his hands.
And my God, so close.
Look at Ash's face. Pokepen. His mouth was wide open.
Hey, the bell is out of play now. 206. This is so close, you have no idea. And there it is! No tech. Pokepen gonna be your winner on this Bulls round 4. Probably the most nail-biting set we've had today so far.
He almost brought that all the way back after Pokepen looked like he had stocks to spare in spades at the end there, but RJW crawled his way through. He knew his win condition, and he pressured to the very, very end.
Got to give 100% props to RJW for pouring his heart out in the set. Pokepen doing a great job on the ending too. Like you mentioned, camping the platforms, doing that. There was always a threat of the comeback coming. So, pick and choose your battles wisely.
Absolutely. Brilliant stuff from both players. That was such a tight set. We're getting to that point in the bracket, right, where, when you've got 62 players, was it? And you start to whittle them down to the best of the best in the round 4, which means they've either gotten a couple of buys for being that good, or they've already won 3 matches before this just to get here. So they know their stuff.
All right. I'm waiting for these reactions at the end. These are some gold reactions.
Yeah, they are. Pokepen always such an expressive player visually. I love that. And now we got a couple of more mainstays coming up as well as